All right, well, as we mentioned, it is Foodie Friday, and if you had smell-o-vision, I'll tell you what, you would be so hungry right now. We are tasting some authentic Mexican cuisine. Sarahi, Mercado, and Jennings are the co-owners of MexiCrunch food truck in Genesee County. This is such a spread. I have to tell you both, I'm from Texas, grew up there, and I could eat Mexican food 3 times a day, I promise you, probably for the rest of my life. It is my favorite. It's so delicious, and this smells so good. Tell us about what we're seeing here.
Yeah, so we got some empadillas right here. This was kind of a creation that we made one day. So we wanted to really get our recipes based off of the food that we ate growing up. So with a little modern twist to it, and we were like, we want some quesadillas, but we want something different, so let's deep fry them. So we deep fry them with cheese, and then we top them with meat, lettuce, and sour cream.
Wow.
And then we have gorditas. We always grew up eating gorditas. Our mom would make it for us all the time.
So that's these, right?
Yep, these are these right here.
And then see that there.
Our little twist is it that we stuff them with cheese and then we deep fry them. They're usually not deep fried, and then they're topped with lettuce, cheese, and pico as well. And then something that we wanted to do a little different was make homemade tortillas. It's a little bit more difficult to prep. Yes, when every barbacoa taco that comes out of our truck is on a homemade corn tortilla, and so that's that, which is a really traditional dish. And then that's a new the tacos birria that's right over here. We just integrated that in our menu, and it's really popular.
What is the sauce?
So that's a consommé.
Consommé?
Consommé. So it comes from the meat that is used to make the birria or the barbacoa.
Wow.
So then you grab the taco, you dip it in there, put some sauce in there, and then you eat it. It's really good.
And who doesn't love chips and salsa?
Yes.
And is it tomatilla sauce?
Yep, it's salsa verde, and then that's our hot salsa. We make it ourselves, and then we also use produce that my dad actually grew and from his garden. Yeah, we do. Yeah, so we have a mild and a hot salsa that we serve with all of our food as well.
Now, how has it been driving around? It's wonderful to have a mobile restaurant there, and you know, where do you see most of your customers? Is there a set schedule?
So yeah, we recently just started in February, and we kind of have been at Rite Parking Lot, 6026 Lapeer Road. That's kind of where we've been, and we've had a lot of support from the community. And we are now booking different places. We're going to be at Red Line Brewing next week. We've been at Nature Relief, and we got a few bookings with them. We're going to be on there for 420 as well. And we have some events scheduled for the summer as well throughout Genesee County and throughout Michigan as well.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
And what's the reaction been for customers coming up? I'm sure you have a lot of repeats.
We do. We are very lucky. We do have a lot of repeats, and I think everyone's kind of excited. I mean, I don't really see a lot of food trucks around this area.
No.
I might see 1 or 2. So I mean, being out there, it's great.
And it's a convenience for people too. Mm-hmm. It's nice to be able to have that. You know, what are some facts that people might not be aware of when it comes to Mexican food and traditions with these meals and these dishes?
Well, I feel like with like the tacos, I feel a lot of people are used to like the lettuce, cheese, and sour cream on their tacos, and that's kind of something that we talked about. We're like, do we want to go more the authentic, traditional, or do we want to stick to what people know? And we're like, let's make a little bit of both. So like I said, we try to keep the authenticity of it, but with a little bit of a twist on it, keep a little bit of what people like here. So
I love this, and I love your spirit for this and your passion. If people want to meet you and find you, what's the best way? Is there a Facebook page, or do you have a website? How does that work?
We do have a Facebook page
great.
where we set up all of our locations and where we're going to be at with times and everything like that. We also have our phone number where people can reach us, or like if they want to do a takeout order or anything like that, they can always reach us by number.
MexiCrunch, and one more time, that address that you normally find your food truck at.
6026 Lapeer Road, Burton, Michigan.
6026 Lapeer Road. You said it's a Rite Aid parking lot?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, we appreciate you being here so much, and this looks delicious, and I'm sure we're going to have piranhas on this ferry shortly.